I just line the camera up.
Mais il faut que tu dises. Dans les moniteurs, parce que celui-là, il a fait tout ça, celui-là, il est occupé par beaucoup de personnes de travail, donc il y avait une explication. Par effet de jeunesse, c'est trop jeune, il n'est pas fini, déjà. Il n'est pas stabilisé. C'est un cerveau humain, c'est ancien. C'est un essai. C'est un débauche, c'est un roulement. Enfin, pour les fantasmes.
Bonjour à tous. Je suis très heureux d'introduire cet après-midi de conférence. Je voudrais remercier les professeurs François Griffier et Bérouz Kassaï qui ont rendu possible cette manifestation, Rémi Boussageon aussi. Et nous accueillons cet après-midi pour deux conférences le professeur David Healy, qui m'a demandé de vous dire essentiellement que si vous voulez savoir qui il est, vous pouvez regarder sur Google. Mais je tiens quand même à dire que c'est quelqu'un qui compte beaucoup dans le paysage de ce que nous savons sur la découverte des psychotropes et leur histoire, et puis plus récemment sur les difficultés qu'il y a à les tester et à mettre en évidence leurs effets indésirables. Donc ça parlera quand même pas mal de ça cet après-midi. I think that's all.
Right. That's for this. This is for me. Hello. Can you guys hear me clearly? Okay. Right. October 10th is World Mental Health Day. And 3 days before October 10th in 2002, the front cover of Newsweek in the United States featured this teenage girl. And it told parents over in the United States that their teenagers were quite likely to get depressed. And if this wasn't treated, they would go on to a life of alcoholism and drug abuse and divorce and job failure and suicide. But there was good news. We now had new treatments for teenagers who were depressed. Prozac had just been approved for use in this age group, and as Newsweek knew, paroxetine, called Paxil in the United States, and Zoloft were just about to be approved by FDA. So, a year before, a clinical trial of Paxil in children who were depressed, which had been carried out in the United States, had just been published in the journal with the highest impact factor in child mental health. And it had an authorship line to die for. These were very big names in the field. So if these authors' names were on the article, and it was in this journal, this was something that most doctors were going to believe. This was Study 329. Now, it's often called the Keller et al. Article from its first author's name, Martin Keller. The protocol for the trial had been drawn up 10 years previously. The trial had begun in 8 years previously, and it had concluded 3 years before the published article came out. So it took 3 years from the point the trial ended to the point of publication of this article, which said, this drug works wonderfully well for teenagers who are depressed, and it's safe. There are no problems giving it. the sales representatives for the company were told by the marketing department that this is the kind of thing you say to doctors, that this is a cutting-edge landmark study which shows that SSRIs, and our SSRI in particular, is very helpful for teenagers who are depressed. Much better than the older antidepressants we have. So now, at that point in time, this is 2002, any of you who are involved in medicine and went along to mental health meetings or cardiology meetings or internal medicine meetings, in the United States at least, and in Europe also, this was the scene you saw. Yes, there were lectures happening in lecture theatres, but a huge area at the conference was occupied by the pharmaceutical companies selling their drugs. And this is Philadelphia in 2002, just before World Mental Health Day. And on the program for the meeting, there were reports from 3 clinical trials of Paxil being given to teenagers who are depressed, or teenagers who are anxious, or teenagers who had various different problems. And all of these abstracts, and to most doctors at the meeting, these would have appeared totally separate clinical trials. So you've got 3 different clinical trials here, all making the same claim that our drug is great for teenagers and is very safe to give. And in or around that time, GlaxoSmithKline, who make paroxetine, were winning advertising awards for helping persuade people who were shy and introverted a bit that they had an illness. They had an illness called social anxiety disorder, and you're being held back by this illness. If you just take our treatment, you're going to be able to succeed in life. You're going to be the person you really want to be. And these, as I say, these adverts won awards for being so good